Hello friends, welcome to another video tutorial from my channel. Now this is for ultimate biology of genes, genetics. We are going to talk to you about inheritance, genetic inheritance. As we know that we all have 22 pairs of autosomes and 1 pair of sex chromosomes in our body. Inheritance means the transfer of genes from parent to the offspring, that means from one generation to the next. If the gene is present in an autosome, it is called autosomal inheritance. On the other hand, if the gene is present in X chromosome, it is called a sex-linked or X-linked inheritance. Now let us see that if the sex chromosomes are XX, then the person is a female, and if the chromosomes are X and Y, then the person is a male. Now what are autosomes actually? Autosomes are those chromosomes which take part in basic metabolic activities like respiration, digestion, excretion, and all such things. And what about sex chromosomes? Sex chromosomes are those chromosomes which help in determining the sex characters, means whether it is a male or a female, it can be determined in that way. Now let us see the autosomal type of inheritance. Let us have this thing: if the genotype is capital A small a, let that be a father, and capital A small a again, let that be mother. Now let us assume that the small a, this small a represent a faulty allele. So father is also having a faulty allele and mother is also having a faulty allele. Now when they are crossed, when they undergo this crossing, there are 4 options. This kind of cross, this is a Punnett square. In this Punnett square we see that there are 4 kinds of offsprings. One is having 2 capital A's. Capital A's are normal. So this offspring is not going to be affected. This will be a normal offspring. In this case, there is capital A and small a. Since capital A is dominant factor, it suppresses the recessive faulty allele. So the person again is a normal person. In the third case again, capital A and small a are present. The small a is being dominated by capital A. So this also is a normal offspring. Now in the fourth case, here you can see, now here both the alleles are faulty. Since both the alleles are faulty over here, the small a, this offspring will be a diseased offspring. Now this is the way of transferring through autosomal inheritance. Now autosomal inheritance does not mean that it should pass from male to female or female to male like that. It's not so. Means it can be affected to anybody. Now let us come to the other way, the sex chromosomes. An X-linked inheritance. For example, hemophilia or color blindness. Hemophilia is an X-linked recessive disease. It is only expressed when both the alleles are faulty. Here let us see that mother is XH and X. Now this X is normal and this is carrying a trait. This mother is a carrier of hemophilia. She herself is not diseased, but she is a carrier of the disease. In case of father, this is also a normal father. His genotype is XY. Now when they undergo crossing, it results into XH from here and X from here. So this person, this girl is going to be a carrier again. Since normal X is dominant and this is a recessive character, so the recessive trait is suppressed by normal X, hence this girl is a carrier girl. Now when this X is crossed with this, both are having X. This is a normal girl. Now when the hemophilic X of mother gets a Y chromosome from father, the son will be hemophilic son. So here you can see the trait is transferred from mother to son, or the trait may be transferred from father to daughter. This is the case of sex-linked inheritance. Now this normal X is crossed with this Y, the son is normal. So the chances of getting hemophilia or getting color blindness is very much for the males. Males are much prone to such X-linked diseases because they have got only X chromosome, only one X chromosome. The other is a Y chromosome, which is known as Hollandric gene. That means the Y chromosome can be passed from one father to his son. These are Y-linked characters, means Y characters like baldness or hypertrichosis, these are all Hollandric characters or male characters, which the Y chromosome cannot compensate the X chromosomal characters in case of males. Now females have least chance of getting the disease. Why? Because for females to get the disease, the females must have two faulty XH and XH to get this disease. Father also should have a XH, means hemophilic X. If that is the case, then only the resulting daughter will be hemophilic. If the daughter has XHX, normal X will suppress the hemophilic X, which is recessive character, and she will be a carrier of the disease again, as you can see over here. Now in that case, if both the parents are hemophilic, mother is XHXH, means she is having a homozygous character, XH and XH. Father is also hemophilic. In that case, the daughters will be hemophilic and the sons will also be hemophilic. So friends, I hope you might have experienced a good learning ability. So if you have any doubts in future regarding these X-linked and autosomal characteristics or inheritance, you can get back to me. If you have liked this video, then you can share it off with your friends, as many as possible. So thank you very much. Have a nice time.